The Code Cran podcast is intended for a mature audience.
We like to use naughty words.
And I heard someone say Digimon, you were funny.
Another retrospective, I smell tamers on the way.
No, that you just went past a bathroom, that's all.
Yowie wowie!
Why would you ever cheer for the Frontier kids? All they f***ing do is lose!
I mean, if it's a Leomon, it's probably gonna die.
Yeah, if Terramon is Shoutmon by the fandom's comparison, you wait till we get to Hunters. Toggeru is gonna make Daisuke look like a goddamn saint.
Yeah. Crosswords is better than Tamers.
Oh shit! Meg's just the Joker leaving the hospital.
Look, I know it's going to annoy people, but Atmon is just peak fiction, and it's the best thing, like storytelling-wise, that this franchise has put out so far. Sorry, not sorry.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送り
Can't be late if we didn't have a start time to begin with, you cheeky brats.
A podcaster arrives precisely when they mean to.
Exactly. Good morning. It is Monday, November 18th, 2024, 12:30 a.m. My name is AJ.
Why is my mouth not moving?
That is Miss Megmon.
Hi.
And
Is the mic on?
it is. It is on. I will fix your lip sync issues. There you
Hello,
go.
there we go.
See? Have it all in hand.
I was paranoid because yours tracks your face, mine tracks the voice.
But I knew the mic was on because of that.
Okay.
I have it all in hand.
This is going to be really interesting.
I'm kinda drunk.
You're kind of drunk and I'm kind of...
So today got away from us because reasons. And... yeah, so welcome to episode 342 of the Code Crown podcast. We are delighted to have you. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend, or had one, because it is now Monday from our perspective.
Yeah, so I'm already feeling those in my fingers.
Oh, you see, you shouldn't have had those yet.
But I had to, because if I don't take them now, they won't work later. Or they'll keep me asleep till 6 p.m. tomorrow. I took sleeping meds.
You don't need help with that, I promise you. 342 is such an odd number, right? You said 5 to 10 minutes, that equals -5, so you should have been here 5 minutes earlier. Do you know what? You're lucky I gave you a warning at all.
This is drunk math, okay?
You guys are lucky I gave you a warning at all. I swear to God, I could have just gone live and said nothing. But you know when we used to do that, you know what happened? People used to complain that we didn't give any warning that we were going live, and we just did. So I tried, okay? If I tried.
It's okay.
No, it's not! The chat's bullying me again!
No matter what you do, the chat will bully you.
The chat's never happy.
Because they want to be bullies.
Right?
Why is that in the podcast
I just kind of moved everything around. I want to try and make people happy, but I always feel like I don't.
Oh no!
Chat makes me sad.
Oh no, chat, bull chat.
I just try and be here, and I try and entertain, and
You do entertain.
and chat just makes me feel like it's pointless.
It's not pointless.
Now, see what you did? You made drunk AJ cry. Why are you controlling my arms?
How did my arm going this way make your arm go that way?
Because the camera's stupid. See? That's still Meg. Hi. Now I'm in control. Hi.
My hand is going dead.
But
I'm looking directly at the microphone. There we
You
go.
found a nice close art. Nice drunk reading. You're right, Ali. It will be drunk reading. It will be. I have been drinking since for 3 hours now, and
I feel like it's been more than 3 hours.
no, actually just 3 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you drank when I went to bed.
No, I haven't been drinking that long.
Oh, I thought
I've been
you
watching
started-
anime that long.
Oh, okay, I thought you started when you watched the anime.
No,
What
no.
anime did you watch? Oh, you told me.
Saint Seiya, Saintia show.
Mm.
It was fun. It's a shame it failed and won't get a second season because it really set itself up for a second season. But it was fine. No. So, Ali, you're not a bully. You're not a bully. You're probably the only non-bully in the chat, to be honest.
Oh.
You would be less bullied if you weren't dressed as Omegamon. You know what I mean?
You brought that one on yourself. Why is Omegamon in everything? I'm going to wear him.
I mean, it was only meant to be for the recollection stuff, but then it just kind of stuck because we're doing adventure now, kind of, sorta. I mean, at this stage, I don't think I'll be going back to the green jacket until we cover 02.
I somehow managed to type YouTube Plus in my scheme. What is YouTube Plus? Who knows? At least I did it on the right profile.
Says the person who helped me dress as Omegamon, mind you.
This is true. The person who accepted money to do this.
Yeah. Anyway, Saint Seiya as a franchise is interesting. You know how much money? Not much money. You know how many times Saint Seiya show is interesting because it deals with the goddess Eris coming back and the whole golden apple stuff and her ghost saints or whatever. Saint Seiya individually has told that story 3 times now. And it's all objectively canon. It told it for the first time. It told it during the 12 Golden Temples arc.
Mm.
She gets there's just a filler arc in the middle of it where Sayori gets shot in the heart with a golden arrow, and it's because of Eris and whatever. Then there's a whole movie dedicated to Eris coming back, and again causing shenanigans. And then Saint Seiya show is about Eris, but the first half of the show is based before the original anime starts, and then other episodes are kind of, well, while this is happening.
Okay.
So, yeah, Saint Seiya as a franchise it is interesting. The Ghost Saints were filler enemies. I mean, they were, but it still told the same plot with the same. Well, not this. They actually did change out the people wearing the cloths, but they still told the Eris story in a thing 3 times. 3 times now.
They're like the turtles or something,
Kind of.
or Spider-Man. I suppose they just keep rebooting it, but not.
No, it's weird because the movie, I don't, it's been so long since I've seen that first movie, I don't remember where it's supposed to fall.
Mm.
But there is a point during the actual canon events where Sayori gets shot with an arrow, or Athena gets shot with an arrow, and the golden apple is involved and all of that. And it's okay, so we're just making that movie non-canon now because we're doing it during the actual anime or manga. But then this other manga takes place. The manga version of the show takes place after the first arc of the anime. But the anime version of the manga retcons that so that it starts at the before, and then it works the events of things that happen during the mainline anime into its own plot to try and go, this is how this makes sense. And I'm like, no, but no.
Can you mute the mic for 1 sec?
Sure. Omega was interesting. I kind of liked Omega because it moved on from the original anime. It kind of told the story of what happened to all the characters after the show, and you know, whoever inherited their cloths or armors, whatever you want to call them. I mean, cloths is the regular name, but like for those who aren't familiar with Saint Seiya, you know, let's just call them, you know, we'll be general and just call them armors. But, you know, if one saint gets promoted to another level and becomes, like, if Pegasus Seiya becomes Sagittarius Seiya, who becomes the new Pegasus Saint? And kind of Omega dealt with that stuff, and it had some good ideas. I can't say they were all well executed, but it had some good ideas. I like that it tried to tell that kind of a story. But the Eris stuff is so weird because it happens 3 times within the one part of the continuity. Like that, like that's the weird part about the Eris stuff. It's not like it's you know, 20 years into the future kind of a deal. It's all like all of the stories try to happen within those first set of stories before they start introducing things like Asgard and Poseidon, and but then Eris comes back later and like she's working, well, she's kind of turned into a minion along with Poseidon and Abel? Was it Abel? I don't know. Saint Seiya's whole, like, its anime continuity is so weird compared to like its manga continuity. But yeah. Yeah, so I didn't mind Omega. I wouldn't be in a rush to go back and rewatch it, but I didn't mind it at the time. Oh, the original author. No. Masami Kuramada? Oh yeah. No, he does not care. I'm making money because you want to license my thing? Sure, have at it. I mean, in a sense, I kind of respect it, but in another, I'm just like, oh, you sold out. You sold out. You sold out. I mean, Toei made such a shit stain of Dragon Ball that Toriyama had to come out of retirement and fix it. I don't see Kuramada coming out and doing that anytime soon. He just oversees stuff.
Signs what he's told to sign so we get the money?
Basically, yeah. Look at that, like he gave me some of my favorite anime characters, like Phoenix Icky and Sea Dragon Cannon later.
Icky Vicky?
No, bold. Like Sea Dragon Cannon later, Gemini Cannon. You know, like he gave me a lot of good characters, but like he did. But yeah, no, he basically went. My manga came out before Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball became more popular. I'm just gonna take any money I can get and be happy. And in one sense, I kind of respect it, but on the other hand, I'm like, this is why this franchise isn't taken care of. You know? It's not like Saint Seiya is a stranger to repeating the same stuff constantly, right? Yeah, the Gold Saints 12 houses are: Athena is shot and is going to die in 12 hours if the main characters don't beat the 12 Gold Saints. And then the Neptune or the Poseidon arc with like No, if you're talking in the manga, yes, immediately after. Asgard was filler for the anime. Well, they kind of caught up. But in the Poseidon arc, Athena is kidnapped and she's going to die if the main characters don't go to hell and beat the knights and beat the saints within 12 hours. Like it does kind of repeat itself. It does. Or sorry, no, I read those two comments wrong. I conflated them. Poseidon arc, Athena is put into a pillar filling with water and will die in 12 hours if the main characters don't beat the 12 knights with the wasn't it Poseidon's they had scales, obviously because water, rather than cloths, but they were his generals or something. This could be a translation thing, because I know in South America I think in South America it took the Western branding of Knights of the Zodiac, but it popped off. Okay. So the saints became knights, the Pope became like the Grand Master, a lot of the more Christian religious stuff was changed in the West. And then in the Hades arc, yeah, Athena is kidnapped and she's going to die if the characters don't go to hell and beat the revived dark saints in black armor. Or the
Why is it always Athena? Is there nobody else to be in danger?
No, because she's the goddess of war and love. So yes, it's always Athena because she's basically the main character. Like she is the goddess of war and love revived. Athena Minerva. And then as the goddess of war, she's incapable of fighting and needs to be rescued constantly.
Right.
And that's kind of and to be fair, that is what I liked about Saintia's show, is that she actually gets involved and fights. She doesn't get her armor until like the end of the Hades arc, which this anime started in 1987, right? It ran for 4 seasons. So there's the Galaxian Wars, the 12 Houses, there's the Asgard arc, and then there's the Poseidon arc. Right? It ran for like 4 seasons. I think that ran up until like 1990 something.
Okay.
It did not come back with the Hades chapter until 2005.
Oh god.
And it's not until the Hades arc until Athena gets her own cloth. So she didn't get her own cloth for like 30 years, if you're judging it by the anime alone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so Goddess of War was kind of like a Helena Troy situation.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Until later and she became Joan of Arc or something.
Yes. Yeah. That's not too far off. Oh no, the enemy is too powerful. I'm dying. Oh no, I literally have just died. I better burn up my cosmos and revive myself to win. Pretty much every fight is that. This is why, as far as I know, for the Saint Seiya fandom in South America, you guys call Seiya a cockroach.
You turn this on and off.
Oh, the batteries are probably dead again, but...
It was on last night. Sorry, I just remembered and I turned it. And it turned off.
You just tap the top of it and these things light up, but the batteries are probably dead again.
Okay. Because it was, the door was open and I looked and I could just see a big blue light shining at me. Sorry. I completely interrupted you there, but it just reminded me that it might have been broken.
The 108 Spectres. Oh yeah, they're Hades Knights, or Saints, yeah, the 108 Spectres. But he also does have, 108 is like one of those...
It's like a holy number or something.
Yeah, it's like one of those numbers in Asian culture that like... But, so Hades has like 108 Spectres that like fight for him to rule the world, but he's also revived like saints that died across the course of the show to work for him.
Okay.
But their loyalty is so strongly turned on him anyway. But yeah, Seiya as a character is basically a cockroach. Still though, one of my favorite things is like one character is fighting somebody who represents Medusa.
Someone didn't like that you said that.
What?
No, not chat. They're reading.
Oh.
You said he was a cockroach and it just dropped.
I'm not wrong though. But one thing I do love is that one of the characters, the dragon, is fighting a person who has like a shield with like Medusa's head on it. So the whole, the whole thing, you look at Medusa, you turn to stone. He blinds himself to finish the fight.
Oh.
Like literally takes out his own eyes to finish the fight, and then he's just wearing bandages around his face for like the rest of the show.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't get his vision back.
I like that meme.
Until Omega.
I like that meme of Medusa meeting The Rock and Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain is going different places because I'm trying really hard to keep up with what you're talking about.
No, I get that. That's fine.
And it's like, oh, this is a strict time. Ooh, shiny.
Damn, there's a main character that has a technique that is, if I use this, I die. This technique outright sacrifices my life, so I take my opponent down with me. And he spams it every 5 minutes. And each time it tries to be all dramatic, like, oh, this time I die for real. It's never. No.
Like Supernatural. Oh
Yeah.
no, one of the brothers has died and gone to hell. Or,
Yeah.
oh no, they got his soul. No.
Yeah,
He'll be back in 10
it's not,
minutes.
you're not wrong. There's a very apt comparison.
Nobody dies in Supernatural.
No, nobody dies in Saint
Okay.
Seiya either. Even when they're dead, they're
They're
revived.
thinking of rebooting Supernatural.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Not like a new, like, they'll just keep it going again.
Oh, like a continuity reboot.
Yeah, like they're
Ooh.
gonna burn. I'm not entirely sure
Oh, I don't
where
know
I
how you
saw
do
that
that.
news, but I mean, they know God. I mean, it's very easy. They're besties with God. They kind of raised him.
List to Gouge Boy. Get the Dragon Balls. I mean,
This too? No, I got.
there's a J in there.
There is a J.
What would you like us to call you? Listu? Guju? Get the Dragon Balls? I mean
that helps.
it-
Everything, right?
I mean the Dragon Balls are a get out of jail free card.
Mm.
Oh no, Krillin died again. Please revive him.
Mm.
Although, I mean, Krillin gets a lot of slack for that. Like, basically being Dragon Ball's Kenny.
Mm.
But he pulled Android 18, so who's the real loser?
Which one is Krillin?
The small bald one.
Oh.
He pulled Android 18,
Damn.
so yeah, who's really the loser? That's us. That is the answer. List is fine? Sweet. Alright.
Sorry, we have this problem of I'm stoned? Question mark.
Meg is medicated.
Meg is medicated.
And Krillin, Team 4-star Dragon Ball. Krillin has 3 legs.
And AJ here is drunk. So good luck. I need to go blow my nose.
Oh, okay. I will keep chat occupied until you get back, and then we will read. And then we will try and read Digimon.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
Read.
So. But ultimately, like in a bubble on its own, I enjoyed Saintia show for what it was. You know, I kind of respect trying to put the anime version before the main show, and then having all the glorified cameos of like the original cloths. I do kind of appreciate it on that level. But like it's fine on its own. I'm not getting caught up in like the grander Saint Seiya multiverse or universe or whatever. But like in a bubble it's fine. It's kind of like how I felt about Soul of Gold, which brought back the Asgard characters. It was nice to see them, and it's fine in a bubble. But No, not clouts, cloths. Cloth. Like, it's, again, this stuff is all fine in a bubble. You just kind of have to not let yourself get caught up on the like the hows, whys, and maybes of it all, and then you can just enjoy things that bit more.
Disbelief?
Kind of, yeah. But welcome back.
Hi.
So, new God Warriors, the old ones died. Yeah, but it brought back the only one that matters, and that is Polaris Hilda. I'm sorry, I stan Polaris Hilda. Fight me. That's not even true. That's not even a lie.
It's not even true. I'm a liar.
No, I do know.
Reading is gonna be great.
Yeah, Polaris Hilda is like top tier for me. You know, probably next to Lost Canvas Pandora. But the tippiest, tieriest waifu is Ofwika's Shina. So, yeah. Freya's fine, but I'm more of a Hilda person. I'm more of a person, Hilda. I'm more of a person, Hilda!
More of a person, Hilda, right?
Oh, no! Oh, Meg, thank you. Thank you. Icky X Pandora, yes! Thank you, Desmond!
You're a...
Yes, Icky X Pandora, that's my OTP.
What did you just say? You were a person, Hilda?
I'm a person, Hilda,
You're
yeah.
a person, Hilda.
I'm a person, Hilda. Oh, tonight's gonna be fun.
Oh.
But yes, Icky X Pandora, OTP, thank you very much. Oh, okay. All right. Well, hold on. Let me bring up this novel and we'll get started. Because I don't really have any Digimon-related preamble to get into since we covered really everything on the Wednesday show, or Thursday show even.
Oh, we have to do a column.
No, we don't.
That's what we do.
Nope. We did it.
Oh, thank God.
We did the column.
Yay. What was it? I don't remember it.
It was about the desert zone.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Meg's failing already. This is going to be really fun.
When does Meg's brain succeed?
Let me zoom in a bit. All right.
Is it on screen?
It is.
You sure?
Yes, I just did it.
I didn't see you do it. I believe you.
See?
I believe you.
See?
Okay. I believe you.
No, you don't.
We gotta put chat in front of us so we can see.
So today we are covering Digimon Liberator Debug 6. And yeah, we're just gonna have fun with it because we won't be back to the anime until next Thursday. Some source code stuff was released. I do not care.
Source code stuff?
The new Chinese mobile game.
Oh.
Yeah. Immediately do not care.
Do you want to talk about the leaked list of source codes?
No.
Another game we can't have?
It's another game we can't have. I don't care.
Yeah.
If it was getting a Western release or it wasn't just locked into like Chinese shores, like exclusively, I might care that little bit more because a Japanese release would at least give us hope for a Western translation. Yeah. But otherwise, I don't care. Like and subscribe. All right.
Bandai and Toei love us.
Mm-hmm.
There's not enough space.
So.
I'll hit play. It's on my data.
Mm-hmm. Right. So today we're covering Debug Chapter 6. That will be Part 1 and Part 2. And then on Thursday coming, we'll be wrapping back around to Digimon Adventure 99 and going through episodes 10, 11, 12, and 13. So 4 episodes.
Wow.
Oh, you better be ready.
Okay, it's 99, not 2020.
I don't know. I feel like those ones will go by faster. Source code might have Espimon, your guy's favorite.
Oh, wow.
Wow! I suddenly care less. I didn't think I could care less, but wow, Espimon. Right. So, debug 6-1. Let us start. Obsidian Desert. The dusty demonic realm, Lacuna.
Is it address?
Yes. 6, Obsidian Desert, the dusty demonic realm, Lacuna, County Internet.
Net Ocean.
Net Ocean. Oh, look at you holding on to terms. There's almost nothing around for miles except desert. Just like everywhere else in Lacuna, it's a true-to-life environment, down to each grain of sand. Such is the realism that you can actually feel the non-existent temperature. It's similar to Ruby Mountain, the Inferno Zone in this regard, although in a different flavor. Visiting players always note the dryness of the heat and the dustiness of the air. But this desert is more than a simple sea of sand. Scattered oases, cool springs surrounded by rings of lush green vegetation dot the landscape, almost as if placed there by design to relieve visitors of the oppressive desert heat.
I've never seen the plural of oasis
Really?
written like that.
Oh. Did you think it was oases?
No, I've just never.
You've never seen oases in...
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've heard it spoken out loud, but I've never seen it written down. So at first I thought it was wrong, and then I was like, no, wait. It's like cacti or.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like.
Many are furnished with tables and benches along the water's edge for the weary travelers to rest their feet. This small number of sanctuaries offer a rare place to rest, stock upon supplies, and interact with other players in an area so hostile that it has earned the nickname the Demonic Realm. In one such refuge is a girl wearing an angry scowl on her face. It's Yuki from the debugging team. I'm serious, it was right here. Yuki banged her fist on the table and shouted so loud her voice seemed to reverberate across the entire desert. The bespectacled boy sitting across from her shot her a look of indifference. It was her teammate, Winner. We're already suffering enough out here. Could you at least keep it down, Yuki? No way! You don't believe me, do you? No, I don't. But I'm telling you, I saw it! A wild green Digimon!
Green?
Yuki's cries pierced through the dry desert winds, disappearing into the electronic blue sky beyond. Digimon Liberator, Side Story, 6-1, Oasis. Impmon saw it too! Yuki asserted, gesturing to her partner Digimon. It might have been because of the heat, but the evil Digimon seemed more listless than usual as it cooled itself off with ice it had summoned.
Oh, Impmon, the evil Digimon. I know that's its like type, but it's more like the sassy Digimon. The selfish Digimon. I won't call it evil.
Yeah, I did. It looked like a green caterpillar. Still, coming from you, it's no wonder people are so skeptical. Yeah, they probably think you're seeing things. Mom, you're supposed to be on my side, remember? Why do you have to keep dragging me all the time? Ugh, here we go.
That was Winner.
Here we go. Winner sighed as Yuki and Impmon began to bicker yet again, without paying him a second thought. He glanced over to his own Digimon partner, Fun Beamon, who was resting its wings beside him. Well, what do you think, Fun Beamon? A green caterpillar, huh? Could be Dokunemon. Possibly Wormmon.
Does a green Punemon?
A Dokunemon, yeah. Oh, it could even be a new type altogether. But me and the hive looked all around here and found nothing.
Me and the hive, or the hive and I?
The hive and I. I suppose it could have taken over like an NPC, or maybe even been in hiding within an inanimate object. Suzune recently reported an instance of that. But like, wouldn't someone have to have seen it? The debugging team has been all over this area today. Winner nodded. My thoughts exactly. There's nowhere for a wild Digimon to hide here today. Everyone's out looking for Makinamon.
Yuki's, it must be Caterpie.
That was the debugging team's current primary mission, the capture of Makinamon, Digimon of a new and unknown type. There had been a number of sightings of it across the Obsidian Desert, and so the team had been urgently dispatched earlier that day. After we captured Makinamon around here, Funbimon and the others were extra careful to inspect every NPC and object they could find. And while you and Yuki were on a break, we were on a break! Ryutaro finally arrived, and Suzune too, and
Whose voice are you doing right now?
Funbimon? I don't know.
I thought that was more nervous.
I don't know. Oh yeah, it probably should have been. I just kind of wanted the Valley Girl voice to contrast Winner's, like, I'm a smug nerd.
But isn't that Yuki's voice?
No, like, Yuki's just, I'm brash and outspoken!
Okay.
Anyway, you put me off.
Sorry.
And fine, I'll do the nervous thing for Funbimon.
You don't have to. I was just wondering if you'd...
No, gotta be consistent.
Thought someone else was
I couldn't
saying
remember. It's been too long since we did their chapter, so... And while you and Yuki have been on break, Ryutaro finally arrived, and Suzune too, and they've been patrolling the area. Plus, we have another team taking care of the other side, so I doubt that we would have failed to spot it. Aren't there, like, 2 rookies on the other team? Like, they could have missed something. I don't think so, Yuki conceded, shaking her head. See, and this is what I'm talking about with the novels, right? See this thing after we captured Makinamon here thing?
Yeah.
Going by this line about Yuki conceding, is that meant to be Yuki talking rather than Funbimon?
No, that is Winner.
That's
Then it's Funbimon. Then
there's
it's
Winner
Yuki.
again, and then
No, it's Yuki. And then Winner says, I don't think so. And then she concedes.
oh, okay,
Because
right.
he disagrees that the rookies would miss.
And this is what I mean about the novels. There's no real identifiers of who's meant to be talking at any given time. And then you kind of have to go, if you're doing something like this, you almost have to go back and correct yourself, that it just kind of pulls you out of the moment.
Also, if you're doing all these voices and I have to read the next chapter, I'm not doing all these voices.
That's fine.
All my voices are the same voice anyway.
That's fine.
Have a drink.
I will, but not because you said so.
Hydrate. Hydrate.
This is great visual comedy for the chat, huh? Fine.
It would be if you could track my face.
Alright, fine, so... Yuki, aren't there 2 other rookies on the team? Like, they could have missed something! No, I don't think so, as Yuki conceded. Not with
No, because she's the one saying there's definitely another Digimon out there.
Fine. I don't think so. Yuki conceded, shaking her head. Not with a number of, like, solid teammates we have over there. Fine. Since every debugger undertakes missions alongside their real-world work and study, there are many different daily routines within the team, making it difficult for everyone to get out to know each other. Another contributor to this is that a lot of intel sharing and reporting is carried out via GMs rather than directly among teammates. So while a failure to forge relationships might be expected of someone like Winner, even Yuki has a few team members she only knows by sight. There were a few members on this mission in the Obsidian Desert who neither of them were very familiar with at all. Owen Dreadnought and his partner Elizamon, a famously talented Digimon card player and the second best in the world. Even among the debugging team, he is seen as a little difficult to approach, with a demeanor just as stern and a playstyle just as intense in the virtual world as the real. Yuki once cheerfully attempted to strike up a conversation with him during the beta test, only to be met with a glare, thus earning him the reputation as the scary guy. I feel like that should be the reputation of, but okay. It doesn't seem like she has entirely given up on getting to know him, though. Rather, she's waiting for the right time so as to avoid a personality clash between the arrogant Elizamon and the cynical Impmon. Violet in Boots and her partner Ghostmon. Since it's not good manners to pry into people's real lives online, no one knows much about her, but they're all in agreement that she's probably filthy rich.
Alright, has to go for dinner.
Enjoy your dindins.
Enjoy.
She seems to be unaware of the term personal space, as she's always up in everybody's business. The awkward Winner sees her as the oil to his water, but at the same time he values her positive attitude, and even her pushiness. Funbimon also has a great deal of respect for Ghostmon, who, unlike the ever-attentive insectoid Digimon, has earned its partner's trust through quiet and subtle means. Close and her partner Sonorizamon. Not many members know about her, as she's not very chatty and doesn't take part in many missions. Even so, she's garnered more than a few secret admirers on the team, thanks to her extraordinary talent as a Digimon card player, and unusual good looks.
I thought they were going to leave it at that, and I was going to be her extraordinary talents, huh?
That is what I was going for.
Yeah.
That is what I was going for, thank you. After challenging her to a match, Ryotaro Williams declared her to be one of a kind, and was apparently delighted that his partner Digimon Tyrannomon seemed to hit it off with Tsunorizamon. Then there were the 2 tamers who joined the debugging team the other day, Shoto Kazuma and Arisa Kinosaki. Both are partners with new types of Digimon, Teromon and Shumon. Shoto in particular is seen as a rising star among the team after his victory against an out-of-control NPC. Apparently even Suzune Kazuki went to greet him after his induction, although she ended up deterred by the hostility of the Blukomon in her deck towards Teromon. Okay, that's a nice little continuity beat. That is a lovely little continuity beat. That they're not just friends because they're on the same side. Like the Blukomon has, I haven't forgiven you for beating me. Like, it has a bit of jealousy towards it. That's really good. Perhaps due to them having battled before. Her partner, Frigimon, has also mentioned how it wants to see what Shoto is truly capable of. Owen and Vi are with the newbies. Owen might be a little intimidating, and Vi can be a lot. But they're both very good at what they do. Close was nearby too. I don't know her very well, but I've heard she's pretty capable. Winner was momentarily taken aback by the audacity of someone as intense as Yuki to brand anyone else. Oh, see what I
Yeah, so that was her.
Owen and Vi are with the newbies. Owen might be a little intimidating, and yeah, Vi can be a lot, but they're both good at what they do. Yep, fuck it, I don't care. Close was nearby too. I don't know her very well, but I've heard she's pretty capable. Winner was momentarily taken aback by the audacity of someone as intense as Yuki to brand anyone else as a lot, but he nodded in agreement. In any case, I think it's settled. There's no way that a wild Digimon could be hiding while all this is going on. You and Impmon must have been seeing things. I can't believe you, teacher! Winner shrugged his shoulders as Yuki eyed him resentfully. It's a mistake that anyone could make. I'm more curious as to why you're being so stubborn about it. Because! Yuki's expression clouded over, and she began to draw invisible circles on the table with her finger. If there really is a wild Digimon, we have to capture it before it's too late. That's when it hit Winner. The wild Digimon in Lacuna aren't adapted to their environment. It could take hours. It could take days. But without proper conservation, the Digimon would perish. Some team members were able to compartmentalize that fact during their missions. But Yuki wasn't one of them.
This kid is 10, right?
Uh-huh. To make friends with every single Digimon. That's the dream she touted to all and sundry. Sure, it sounded crazy, but she was totally serious. That's why it hurt her so much to think that there could be an unknown Digimon out there, about to disappear forever, and she couldn't do a thing about it. I'm sorry, Yuki, I wasn't thinking. After meeting Funbimon brought so much light back to his life, Winner too had pondered about Digimon's ultimate fate. So, despite his age, he could empathize with Yuki fully. What are you looking so miserable for? I didn't mean to upset anyone. Come on, cheer up already, Yuki. Exactly. Winnie? Yuki? Whether there's a wild Digimon out here or not, it doesn't change the fact that both of you gave it your all out here today. Seeing the subdued expressions on their faces, their partners Impmon and Funbimon desperately began to try and console the two tamers. That's when a large man suddenly appeared standing before them and gave them both a big clap on the back. Chad. At the same time, a shadow was cast overhead and an unnaturally chilly breeze began to blow through the midday desert. Hey! Good job, you two! Ryu! Tyrannomon!
It's not like me to do all that running. So I'm a little beat. I'm gonna go cool off for you.
Hey! Watch it, Tyranno! Oh, sorry. No, see, there's Impmon. Hey! Watch it, Tyranno! Impmon protested as Tyrannomon jumped into the water behind him with a huge splash, while Ryu gave Yuki a high five. Room for one more. Hi, Suzune. By all means, take a seat. I could tell you had come from the change in temperature, Frigimon. You negated all the heat from Ryutaro.
What a thing to say with such a straight face, Winner. But if I can be of service, feel free to use me to cool off as much as you'd like.
The woman who greeted Yuki and Winner before, sitting down next to them, was Suzune. Beside her, Frigimon shook with laughter. Suzune looked at her two younger colleagues and faintly smiled before pressing some buttons on her D-storage. Several glasses of iced tea suddenly appeared. They're holodeck projections now? Or they're Star Trek replicators now? What the hell? I'm sure we have a lot to discuss, but let's have some tea first, shall we?
Oh.
Okay, maybe it's not as short as I thought.
No.
I'll cut to the chase. We didn't find anything unusual in our search zone. It's not as if we let them slip through our fingers either. Ryutaro left no stone unturned. They definitely weren't there.
And seeing as I was paired with a lady as mature and as beautiful as Suzune, I applied myself even more than usual.
But she's younger than you.
Listen, Winner, it doesn't matter if she's younger and prettier than me.
Ow!
She can still be much more mature. If you know what I mean.
Oh, that's so cringe. He's
No,
so cringe.
not really. Oh, thank you, Ryutaro. Ryutaro and Suzune's report was brief, with nothing even slightly eyebrow-raising, apart from the former's gushing compliments. Ryutaro knows she's married, right? There do appear to be some issues over on the other side of the area, though. Issues? What kind of issues? I don't know the exact details. Something to do with Owen, Close, and that rookie, Shoto. The new kid dealt with it, and everything's all right now. Spoilers for Chapter 8! Spoilers!
Well, they were hardly gonna die.
I know, but remember we were saying, like...
One of them had to lose.
Yeah. So it looks like Shoto comes out on top anyway.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then she looked straight at Yuki. But there still haven't been any reports of the wild Digimon you told us about on either side. It's hard to believe you and Impmon were both seeing things at the same time. Though, which means... Suzune paused to exchange looks with Frigimon before continuing. The Digimon you witnessed was probably coming to the end of its lifespan and has already disappeared. Oh. As Yuki clenched her hands in her lap tightly, Ryutaro gave her a gentle pat on the back. Yuki, I'm not acknowledging that comment.
I can't see it from here.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Sorry it's not better news, but I admire your attitude. I like your attitude!
So Ryutaro's just Rex!
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? I like your...
Whee! Sliding down the back of the ramp.
Let me show you a thing or three. Leave it to Uncle Ryutaro.
Hey, Suzune!
Oh no! Oh no! I gotta do it right. I love you too, Yuki. I love you and all you guys. Cut to the Liberator sequel, and Ryotaro has married and had children with Yuki Suzune and Pilot Girl that we haven't been introduced to yet. uh.
Oh my god.
What?
Yuki has pink hair.
Uh-huh.
So she's Pyra. Pilot Girl is blonde.
Yeah, that's why I said Pilot Girl.
Yeah.
And so Suzume is technically the Nia in the situation.
Yeah.
She's not. She's a lot more stacked than Nia is for sure. But
she's Numa.
no, because then you have to put Yuki and Pilot Girl together in a joggeress.
Yeah.
Talk about overthinking things.
Oh, I knew that was coming. As soon as you said
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Oh, that voice clip is being saved forever.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be used on everything.
No, it's not. Anyway. So where was I? Yeah. Sorry it's not better news, but I admire your attitude. But I'm just sad. But it's admirable that you can be sad. Yuki cast her eyes down before putting on a smile and facing Ryotaro and Suzune once more.
Man doesn't know what emotions are. Oh wow, you can be sad. I've never felt that before.
No. I think he's just like...
I just tuck that inside and don't let it out.
I'm happy all the time so I don't have to face my real emotions.
I'm a hero. I don't have feelings.
Right. Is it more that he's just admiring that she cares for a Digimon she
I
hasn't
think so,
met?
but it's written really stupid.
Oh, it is. It's totally written.
It's admirable.
It's admirable that you can be sad. Wait for the Pilot Girl to be a 60-year-old granny with smooth skin.
Oh, she's gonna be the granny from
Don Da Dun?
Wood.
Yeah. More so than any other character in that show.
Uh-huh.
Granny is mommy.
I've never experienced a GILF before. Okay. So we're
Right, don't read that line again.
No.
Here.
Yeah. Thanks, Ryu. And you too, Suzune. Giving it to me straight like that? I respect you for being so professional. You're very welcome, Yuki. Oh, no, wait. It shouldn't have to be like this. Suzune muttered to herself quietly before downing the rest of her iced tea. Usually the beverage gave her a satisfying sense of relief. But not this time. That's that then. Mission complete. Shall we get going, everyone? When Suzune finished speaking, Frigimon picked her up and placed her onto its shoulder. Tyrannomon shook the remaining drops of water off of its body, and also began to walk away with Ryotaro.
I expected there to be some Impmon. Ah!
Yeah, so did I.
Don't splash me, a big lump.
Winner was 2 or 3 steps behind them, hanging back and watching Yuki and Impmon beside her, who was pulling on its scarf as if it wanted to say something. Funbimon approached Winner and in a low voice asked, Are you just going to stand there, Winnie? Like, what do you mean? Don't you have anything you want to say to Yuki? Am I that obvious, Funbimon? Murmuring in defeat, he turned his head towards Yuki before turning it back to Funbimon. It's okay.
I think Impmon wants a word with her. If we're around, it'll be harder for Impmon to open up. Now, that's maturity, Winnie. Please don't make fun of me. I get bullied in school.
Definitely does.
He definitely does. I'm not. Honestly.
Then again, he's a 10-year-old with a job. Or an 11-year-old with a job.
Anyhow, once we're back, how about we both think of what we could say to cheer her up? I can't win, can I? Shaking his head, Winner walked off with Funbimon. Watching them go, Impmon began to mutter. Hey, Yuki. I'm so sorry, Impmon. Come on now. Some wishy-washy apology isn't like you. Impmon gave Yuki an annoyed glare as its tail swung from side to side in frustration.
Sorry, the accent you give it, I just want you to call her Yuke.
Hey, Yuke! I'm so sorry, Impmon. Come on now. Some wishy-washy apology ain't like you, Yuke. Satisfied?
Yeah. I don't have a nodding animation, do I? 7 or 8?
No.
No. Yeah, I'm just flirting with chat.
They love it. Impmon gave Yuki an annoyed glare as its tail swung from side to side in frustration. There's no need to be like that. Even I have off days, you know. Yeah, who cares? You're an idiot. So how is dwelling on this gonna solve anything? Hey, knock it off. I'm super caught up about this. Enough. Impmon stood its ground, looking the teary-eyed Yuki in the face throughout her protests. Do you really think you can become friends with every Digimon with such a soppy attitude? What? Yuki lifted her head as if caught off guard. Sure, we could have been seeing things, or maybe it already has disappeared. We don't know. But it could also still be alive. Do you think that Digimon would want to be friends with you as you are now? I don't remember agreeing to partner up with such a crybaby. Impmon! Yuki wiped the rest of her tears from her eyes and grabbed Impmon in a bear hug. Whoa, what are you doing, you idiot? Let me go. Stop squeezing me. Thank you, Impmon. I'm all right now. Oh, you are you? My spine's not going to be all right after that bear hug. Bada boom! Yuki smiled her usual smile at Impmon, who was trying to hide its embarrassment by pulling at its scarf. Alright, Yuki's back, baby! We'd better catch up to the others. I want to see how the rookies did. Yeah, why bother? There's no way they're going to be any worse than you. No, take 2. Why bother? There's no way they're going to be any worse than you. No way! I'm a veteran from the beta tests. So, veteran by a single year, then. Yeah, that Shoto guy beat Yao. Yeah, he must be way stronger than you are. Yeah, that's certainly one take. At least try to deny it! Yuki let Impmon's complaints wash over her as she crossed the desert against a backdrop of a setting red sun. All the while thinking about how nice it'd be to see that bug-like Digimon one more time. To be continued. Aww.
I was kind of hoping that it would be in the end of the picture just behind them, like scurrying past when they're all not looking at it.
Wouldn't that be fun? So, it's still, like, it's a nice start to the chapter.
Yeah, it did spoil.
It did spoil the ending of chapter... of chapter 8.
Where's my laughing face? What?
It did. It did spoil the end of chapter 8.
You can't let go of the accent, can you?
No. I'm afraid there might be hiccups. It's not the accent I'm worried about, it's the fucking hiccups. Bada boom! No, I feel like if I spend too long in this accent, I'm gonna be like, smack talker Skywalker. The realest guy in the room, how you doing? Because I don't know if the chat can handle that, because they're just SAWFT. Soft! And I hate myself.
Oh.
Whose idea was it to let me drink?
That would be you, dear. You are an adult with money.
Yeah. You want more of that? You want more of me like this, chat? Super chats are open. Fund my alcoholism. Don't wait. No, don't put it like that. YouTube will ban me. Don't put it like that. Help the streams be more lively through your super chats. You'll also get cool emotes and member-free and members-only videos every month. Anyway.
Go back to chat on the big
Reported!
Go back to chat on the big screen, because I can't see anything from over there.
Oh, hold on.
Another one.
Oh.
Just drag the tab.
I know, that's why I have to pull it. I'm not finishing that sentence.
There we go.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Fund your fun. Exactly. Chapter hick.
AJ doesn't have hangovers.
No, that is
No.
the
That was a one-time thing.
yeah, the gods have blessed me with the inability to hangover.
To not hangover.
That's what I said.
Oh, inability.
Yeah, right there, Fran Drescher.
I'm not going to do it because the neighbors will complain again.
Oh, we're 2 rooms away. They can't hear you.
I know.
And if they can, they shouldn't be eavesdropping.
It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm not laughing like Fran Drescher again. Or Janice. It's mostly the Janice laugh I do.
Well, Lopmon is sad for losing its friend, says Ali.
What? Sad Lopmon.
Sad Lopmon? Why?
Why sad Lopmon?
Why is Lopmon sad?
Oh, because a Wormmon died in the desert?
Oh, my Wormmon is sad. Oh,
No,
your
my
Lopmon is sad because my... No! Oh, no! Oh, no! Why? Oh, no! He disappeared!
Oh, no.
Why? You drew attention to it! Why? We don't know yet! It could have been a Dokunemon! We don't know that yet! Come back! Come back! Yay.
Fund your fun. Scroll up on chat.
Mm-hmm.
And we see what we missed.
Yuki needs to get lectured with Impmon for bad manners, says Desmond.
Go all the way back up. Right there.
Roster looking interesting. I genuinely don't care about source code stuff until like the game actually launches and I know if I'm missing a good video game. Like the roster means nothing if the actual video game is bad. Can we throw Breiko says, can we throw Espimon into an industrial compressor? Moose Mises?
Oasis.
Oh.
Oases.
Yeah. Like mooses to Mises. Yeah.
Mises.
Yuki getting so much screen more than she is in chat. What?
Sassy type, nice. There is a sassy type of Digimon for sure.
Nerdy Meg Voicemon. Din 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 din. AJ
Dinner, Batman.
Close having stalkers is not fun info. Stalkers is a bit much.
Secret admirers. Not
Secret admirers.
necessarily.
Yeah, secret admirers doesn't always mean stalkers.
It depends what they're. If they're like sending her stuff from secret admirer, then it's a stalker.
Like, have they tracked her down outside of the game and like stalking her school and like hanging outside her bedroom window kind of thing? Because then it's a bit much.
Close was close by.
Why is Shoto a blue magnet? A blue Digimon wanted his ass. A short person challenged him, and a MILF is after him. Opposites attract.
I mean, green is the opposite of blue.
If you invert blue, I think you get. If you invert blue, like on an inverter.
You get green?
But you don't get green unless you mix blue with yellow. So I'd need to test that. 11. So winner's 11. That's right.
And violet, huh?
Please don't stir my imagination while I'm like this. Please don't stir my imagination.
Well, R.I.P. the caterpillar living in the desert was a low IQ choice.
That's why I really hope it's a Dokunemon and not a Wormmon.
That's what happened to Chad after Bleach ended. He became a card game player.
There are caterpillars that live in the desert. Do you think we have like sand Wormmon out there? I don't.
I mean, sand Wormmon would just be a Wormmon in the colors of Kunemon.
Yeah.
And green
Kunemon exists.
Kunemon exists, so I can't yellow Wormmon.
Very true, and Digimon does love its recolors. Digimon does love reusing its assets with just in different colors.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, it was in Ghost Game. Right, that's it.
In that picture there, the second one, it looks so done.
This
Like
one.
if it had eyes, it would be giving you the Wormmon from the Wormmon, the judgy Wormmon picture.
Yeah.
What's that from?
What?
A movie? From the 02 movie, right?
Which? Oh, the Judgy Wormmon? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this thing's been around for a while. Like, this is the old card game, and it's been part of that.
Yeah.
So he's not a new recolor.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, someone edited Rio's Kunemon to. I guess color-wise, they do pop a bit more. The green against Rio's purple.
Purple should match the purple on his headband.
I think it does.
It doesn't.
It does. The dark purple here matches the dark purple here, and then the light hitting him here matches the light up here.
If you put them next to each other, they won't be the same shade.
Why you gotta be so negative about everything?
Because I'm right.
Why you gotta be so negative about everything?
I am right.
You can't prove you're right. Show me that image later.
Oh, look! A
What?
Kunemon and a Dokunemon.
What?
Just above where you are.
Oh, that looks like the village from Next Order or something. So that wouldn't shock me.
A nice Devimon behind him.
It is. I
Hey,
do think
look
he
at
runs
me.
a shop later, so that makes sense actually.
What is that god awful mouth with legs in that image?
Which?
That.
This? That's Parasimon.
Ah. I hate it.
You tend to hate Parasimon.
It looks like that Pokemon that wasn't a Pokemon.
Oh
Except
yeah.
it has
kinda.
legs instead of wings.
Yeah. And that was an eye rather than a mouth.
It looked like a mouth though.
It did. But yeah, there's Dokunemon. So, in the same way we have Madoki Betamon.
Fingers to yourself for you, Sanji.
Bless. Okay.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Oh.
Because you're doing voices, it's really weird for me to not do voices. How about I read the stuff that's not voices and you do the voices?
That's not how chapter sharing works.
It is though, because it's it works. We should have started it like that, but
Well, we didn't.
I'm not good at the voices, and
That's
you're
fine.
good at the voices.
That's fine. You'll read it in your own way.
Nobody will sound the same.
Ali says, well, half the novel cast is here together. Ryotaro is definitely a wild one. Then, funny thing, the novel came before episode 8 part 1 for the Japanese side, while the English had both be published at the same day to avoid the spoiler. Is that why there was a delay? To avoid the spoiler? They were just expecting you to read the comic first?
I guess.
Still hate you, Bandai. Based. Always a good choice. And then I think we're caught up.
Are we?
Yeah. Oh, Sandiyamamon might have died instead. Different color Pokemon. Wow, how rare. Different color Digimon. Wow, how lazy. Yeah, that's because Pokemon don't make entirely different species out of their recolors.
No, it's literally just a special Pokemon.
Yeah. Where
It's
Digimon...
not just like, oh, there's loads of that. It's got a different name.
Yeah. Like, you look at something like Psychmon, in Pokemon terms, that would just be a shiny Gabumon. But it's not. It's a whole different species. Which would indicate that there is also a Garurumon variant that uses the Psychmon fur colors.
Yeah. It would have to, because what
Where
else
does
is he
that
wearing?
data come from? Yeah, right? So, but we don't know what that is.
They're gone obsolete, I guess. Obsolete, that's not the word.
Astemon is a perfect level. That doesn't track.
What's the word for obsolete, but when it's an animal?
Extinct.
Extinct, thank you.
Extinct! 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 Silly Meg. Don't worry, Chad, I'm giving Meg all the head pats. And try and generate some of that brain matter into coming to life. Psych, Garurumon. We don't have one of those, though.
We should. Somebody Photoshop it. Is it spelled psych like that? Like psyche?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know why I thought it was S-I-K-E.
Oh, like that way, yeah.
Like psychedelic?
Yeah.
Ah, that explains it.
You saw the subtitles while we watched it.
Maybe.
Garurumon? Isn't that just Garurumon but more blue? Hold on. Actually, and this is where Digimon Shinies get a bit stupid. Because Garurumon and Gururumon are actually two completely different Digimon.
Okay.
So, hold on. So, hold on, I'm waiting for the image to pop. So here's the Garurumon we all know and love, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on, let's have a look at Psychmon for a second.
It's poison type.
Poison type Gabumon, right? So, Gururumon.
Ice type. Why is that picture worse than the other?
Actually the same monster.
It is. His lighter blues are just whitened out. He's ice type. Is he ice type?
Oh, Meg's running away.
Yeah, see? He's the same color, just...
There we go.
Stop using those keys.
I was enjoying the jiggle. But look, I mean, look at, right? So, Garurumon. Gururumon. His fur is just more white.
Yeah, that's what I said. They took away the light blue and
Yeah. But actually a different species, which is completely dumb.
and let's be fair, Pokemon does that sometimes too.
Not to this level.
Doesn't become another species, but sometimes they just.
Oh, sometimes the
literally-
shiny is really just
We put a yellow filter over it so it looks sickly.
Yeah. Oh, the sickly green Machamps and
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So it just look like they're about to vomit.
Mm-hmm. So instead of Foxfire, its attack is Chaos Fire. Because it's a fiendish Digimon that lives in the dark. Still evolves from a Gabumon, though.
Can evolve from a Psychmon.
Hmm.
I suppose it makes sense. It can evolve from anything.
Yeah, I mean, Psychmon can also evolve into any of these. So, take it all with a pinch of salt.
Psychmon can evolve into Numemon?
Yeah.
Aren't they the same level?
No, Numemon's an adult.
Oh. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I always thought it was a child level.
Nope. Numemon's an adult.
Makes it creepier.
Doesn't it? So...
Look at chat.
Foxfire? No, Fox! Stop trying to get me cancelled by YouTube.
Feckin' fire.
Feckin' fire. Anyway. Anything else with chat we're missing? Oh.
Oh, wrong chat.
Meg's trying to avoid reading. It's fine, Meg. Your voice is nicer to listen to, says Yuki.
Oh. But I don't do the voices. So everyone sounds the same. I like the voices.
I'm also confused why Poopmon is a champion. Gururumon is so white the Bandai can't see him. Oh, come on now. He's not John Cena. No?
What did you just do? Oh, did it work? It did.
You can't see me.
I can see your brains now that you put your head through your hand through your skull.
Sorry, leftover skill from Clavis Angemon. Right, well, I mean, if chat likes you so much more.
Chat, why would you say something like that? See, even the computer doesn't want me to read.
I do like that it's just like the characters having a chat. Like, we came out here for something. We're not actually sure if it's really here.
Sorry.
What?
That first sentence there. First two sentences. It's the place where the sun don't shine.
Alright, well, here we are then. Digimon Liberator Debug 6, Part 2. Take it away, Mag.
A place of darkness. Okay, put the microphone right in front of it.
Oh, sorry.
You just put the microphone right in front of my eyes so I couldn't see the screen. Good job.
I do forget what angle you're at. Would you like this chair?
No.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
A place of darkness, a place where no light penetrated. All that entered the eye was the colour black, and if not for Unchained being there, it might not even be recognised as a place at all. Devoid of data, its very status as a space within this world was ambiguous in and of itself. I should be used to it by now, but the darkness here always gets to me. Unchained conjured up some light. Countless particles of green began to float through the air and brighten the area. But in this empty place, the only thing illuminated was the outline of Unchained's own body. Yeah,
You're bored
sorry.
already, huh?
It happens every time I read out loud.
This is where you were.
It was a space between, no,
Yep.
within both Lacuna and the garden, yet at the same time neither. It was the gap that filled the space between all the data that drifted across the net. Unchained accordingly gave it the makeshift nickname of the Void. She covered in void stuff?
Digimon Liberator, side story. Debug 6-2. Unchained.
Dun dun.
I am not human. I am not human. I am not human. No, I am just the same old me. Unchained often visited the Void when they wanted to be alone. It kind of reminded them of themselves. They were neither male nor female. They were neither grown nor still a child. Unchained was a massive data in human form. An entity that simply happened to be born from the systems at work in the game known as Digimon Liberator. They were not human. A digital being, but not a Digimon. That was what Unchained loathed most about themselves. Having been made to remember that fact once again, Unchained had come here to be alone and sulk a little. It's unbecoming to wallow in my feelings like this. When in the Void, Unchained would reflect on the awkward circumstances they had found themselves in. No? Being a special advisor to the debugging team required Unchained to interact with people often. And ever since their appointment to the role, it had only seemed to become all the more common for them to get struck by emotion. It was honestly quite difficult. Every single person on the debugging team was so good. Some were funny, others kind or stylish or cute or cheerful, but they all possessed big hearts and cared for others. You haven't met Owen then. It didn't take long for Unchained to understand how good-natured they all were.
No, Owen's gonna be the anime trope where you have the biggest heart of all. Like Kirihha for some reason in
Yeah.
Class Wars Part 2.
Yeah, he had the biggest love. No?
No.
No, he didn't. However, being around those sorts of people for so long had blurred the lines of Unchained's own self-perception. Maybe I might be human after all? But no, they weren't. They would never be human, and they would never be a Digimon. It was this straddling of grey area in between that made Unchained begin to waver. To waver in their commitment to their goal. Sometimes they caught themselves conceding that it might not be so bad not to change anything. And when they did, they came here to the Void to recompose themselves. Well, there's not exactly any getting around it. It was like Unchained was trying to convince themselves that they were only on the team because they had to be. That no matter the regret, they had to keep on pushing forward. They were prepared for all the hurt that achieving their goals would bring. It was unavoidable. None of their human teammates could be blamed in the slightest for the melancholy that once again plagued Unchained. Wallowing like this was simply their tendency. If they were honest with themselves, they liked, nay, even found it fun, to chat to the other members of the debugging team. They wished they could hang out more. It always felt good to talk to those guys. I'll tell ya, as an autonomous AI created by Yao King Lan, he's similar to Unchained on the one hand, but completely different on the other. Having learned about people from other people, the more human than humans, Althea knew exactly how to interpret, consider, and act upon whatever Unchained said. The skill that made it possible for him to sometimes pick up things in Unchained's mind that even they were not aware of, and made it fun and easy for them to talk. It was just a shame about his terrible jokes, but they loved that about him too. He had some really terrible jokes.
He is just the dad joke person of the group, isn't he?
Suzune Kazuki, the spouse of the lead developer of Digimon Liberator. Kisuke,
Kazuki.
huh? Oh no, he was Kosuke.
Yeah, but Kisuke is also the main character of Hacker's Memory.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has a surname, But that'd be a hell of a twist.
Yeah.
He built Liberator looking for fucking what's her name?
No, name is gone.
It'll come back to me.
She was brought up in an affluent household, and despite marrying into the moderately well-off Kazuki family, took on a role in the group to help out with the family finances. She was probably the sharpest mind on the debugging team, and seemed to be getting more and more distant with Unchained these days. Perhaps she suspected something. Still, it didn't matter what she thought, because Unchained couldn't help but like the clever woman. Ryutaro Williams. He loves Digimon, and his passion shone through as soon as you started talking to him. His unquestioning faith in people had backfired on him more than once in the past, and it hurt Unchained to know that there was likely more pain in store for him in the future. But that faith was the reason Unchained loved him. Just talking to someone who loves Digimon as much as they did put Unchained at ease. I feel like some kind of digital AI-related creature would find that to be stupid of him to keep doing that. Winner. Unchained had heard the stories of Winner's unideal home life, but perhaps because the boy was so shy they had never spoken, not even once. However, whether born out of pity or sadness, Unchained held a degree of compassion for him. His reserved nature and hard-working attitude despite his youth resonated with them. Yuki. She was a strange girl who could make friends with anyone. From the moment she joined the debugging team, she wouldn't shut up about her dream of becoming friends with all Digimon. But lo and behold, she seemed to be inching ever closer to making it come true day by day. And she never doubted anyone. That's how she was able to get so close to so many people, and why they chose to open up to her. At times, the things that come out of her mouth are unintelligible, but that was all part of her charm. Unchained was yet another who had opened their heart to her.
So,
To scroll.
Kisuke in Hacker's Memory, his surname is Amasawa. But if we were running with the joke that Kisuke was looking for, her name was Erika. Erika Mishima.
Okay.
Any relation to the Tekken Mishimas? Is she like is that Mishima part of the like the Mishima Zaibatsu from from Tekken? I mean, Shoto's already a Kazuma. You know. And you have a perfect entry point in. Lily is already a chosen one.
Yeah.
I mean, her partner's a Numamon, but I won't fault her for that.
I will.
Poor Lily. Alright.
But it wasn't as if those were the only people that Unchained liked. It was everyone else on the debugging team too, and in fact all those who played Digimon Liberator and interacted with digital monster content. That's why Unchained wanted to put them to the test. Was that cruelty? Each and every player was a complex individual with their own ambiguities when it came to their sense of justice, the policies they lived by, their pride and their dreams. However, all were united in their love for spending time with Digimon. None of that was going to mesh well with what Unchained had planned, and that's what made it all the more fascinating. If Digimon turned against them, how would the players feel? Would they stick to their beliefs? There was one person that Unchained knew was different, a person who had previously taken an interest in them. A hard-hearted person who didn't believe coexistence with Digimon was possible. He had told Unchained all about his ideals and even given Unchained his former partner.
This is Owen.
Former partner Digimon.
Yeah. This is going to be Owen, because Owen ran an Agumon deck in Chapter 0. And he lost to Zenith. Oh, never mind.
Was it Karada?
Karada!
Humans can be such frustrating creatures, don't you think so? Unchained snapped their fingers, and a figure bathed in light, yet shadowy, appeared by their side. It was like a line had been drawn down its middle. Its right side was beast-like, and its left mechanical. Machinamon? When its name was called, several more sources of light suddenly appeared. Suddenly appeared unchained as if to answer a summons.
Appeared
Around? Beside? Before?
two.
Suddenly appeared unchained.
Yeah.
There had to be more than 50 of them.
That's a cool image.
That's not 50. They're all Atmon.
Yeah, they're all Atmon.
Data from the ex-partner Digimon of Unchained's associate had been pasted onto Machinamon, strengthening it.
Oh,
Ah.
that's interesting.
As a byproduct, what started out as a single Digimon was now a full-fledged type. Wow, look at our team go. It seems they found every last one of you. The one to release the Lacuna adapted Machinamon had been Unchained, of course.
Called it.
Then, after providing them with a little training, Unchained had set the debugging team on the hunt. Luckily, any concerns that the team might let slip one away proved to be unfounded. They had all performed brilliantly and caught every last Machinamon before sending them on to Unchained. And there was more.
But wait, there's more!
In Unchained's left hand, a separate sphere of light appeared, glowing a faint blue. A single Digimon was curled silently into a ball like it was asleep.
Oh.
Its eyes were closed. Stop reading ahead. Its long green bug-like body had multiple legs and a pair of antennae. Right then, it looked just like a grub waiting to emerge from a chrysalis. Its name was Wormmon. Aww.
Hey, that's my boy!
Did you put him back?
That's
You
my
did.
boy!
Is he back?
He is. He's
Yeah.
been back.
It was wandering the Obsidian Desert when it was found by a Machinamon. Unable to acclimate to the world of Lacuna, it was on the verge of disappearing altogether. Unchained had quickly acted to secure the Digimon themselves. Wasn't it tough living in a world like that? Unchained smiled at the Digimon, not expecting a reply. It's ironic, isn't it? You guys are born in this world and should naturally have the right to live here, yet it rejects you.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think? Digital monsters couldn't survive for a long time in Lacuna. The very environment quickly got to work eating away at their bodies. But no matter how much Unchained brooded over it, how they despised and despaired at the way of this world, it would not change. It could not be changed. Yet Unchained was not deterred. A desire to see Digimon eat, breathe, battle, and live a free and simple life that felt natural drove Unchained. They clenched their fists tightly. They would fight. You want the same as me too, right, cool boy?
You're almost there.
Cool boy. Unchained spoke the name of another who agonized over the future of Digimon. He was the brilliant boy, who first discovered Lacuna and sought to protect the Digimon there before anyone else did. Although he took a different approach to Unchained in fighting. Sorry. Although he took a different approach to Unchained in fighting for a reality where Digimon could be free, he was a true hero and one of the few people that Unchained could trust from the bottom of their heart. However, his way was too slow.
You're too slow.
How many more Digimon's lives would be lost before his project concluded? Unchained couldn't even bear to think about it. They'd gladly gone along with Cool Boy at the beginning, but now they were angry and frustrated at the snail's pace at which things were progressing. It's not like my way will save every Digimon either, though. Still, compared to Cool Boy's plan, Unchained's was much quicker and would help a lot more Digimon. That's what gave them the resolve to proceed, even though it meant conflicting with him.
Before we scroll, chat. Chitose was on the previous chapter and Kisuke this chapter. Can't wait for Erika and Ryuji to show up. Just before we move on, just so we can see your theories when we finish up this chapter. We've only a little bit of it left. Obviously, I was wrong about it being Agumon that was given to Unchained, because they've said that the partner was kind of part of Machinamon now.
Yeah.
So what was the original Digimon?
Goramon?
Give us your thoughts on this matter. If you're watching the VOD, in the comments below. If you're here live, in the chat.
Now, let's put the sentimentality aside, shall we? Unchained switch gears in front of the numerous Machinamon. This grand plan of theirs didn't just involve Lacuna, but the whole of Digimon kind. There was no room for half measures. I need your help too, Wormmon,
Okay.
they said to the Digimon resting in the little ball of light. It looked like the Digimon was already reaching its limit. Even if Unchained did send it to the garden, it wouldn't have much time left. From a survival perspective, there wasn't much they could do. You can still live. Unchained was going to paste 2 sets of data, that of Machinamon, which was made up of New World data, and that of the Digimon Unchained's collaborator had provided, which was now stored within Machinamon. This would allow Wormmon to shine at the very end of its life.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get started. I'm counting on you, Machinamon. At the sound of its name, a single Machinamon drew up close to Wormmon. Then Machinamon's body disintegrated into a cascade of ones and zeros. And the source code began to enter the bug-like Digimon. A thump. Wormmon's body bent backward with a huge jolt as if new life had been forcefully breathed into it. Good. Once this Digimon was concealed inside an NPC in Lacuna, preparations would be made. Maybe I should issue...
Complete.
Would be complete, sorry. Maybe I should issue a warning once we're done? The main objective of this phase was to cultivate the abilities of the debugging team. To have them fall at the first hurdle would be totally unacceptable. They needed to protect this world or the plan would be in ruins. After all, this world would sooner or later become an arc that would take them to a distant land. Oh, we're going to the west, to the Undying Lands? It's a Lord of the Rings reference.
Well, I was thinking more, maybe it's a journey to the west. Maybe a whoa. We're going to Shinzo. Be good. An arc, huh? Is that where you
Is
were?
that like Granny and Ark?
Granny was, yeah.
Yeah. So Unchained decided to send a single message to Idea. A simple message indicating that Lacuna was in peril. I'm sorry, Wormmon. I probably won't be able to take you with me, but you'll become the root of many a Digimon's salvation. So I know that I'll never forget you. Vowing to honor Wormmon for the rest of their life, Unchained transported the light-draped Digimon from the void to Lacuna. Cool boy, if I only had one wish, it would be for you to find it in your heart to forgive me. For gouging a piece out of this world you've created, and for everything I'm about to do from now. Unchained knew the cool boy would never hear their prayer, but they couldn't help but hope regardless.
Sorry.
Saluting your little Wormmon.
Yeah, huh?
As they tried to ignore the stabbing pain in their chest, they wondered if this was akin to the feeling that humans described as love. Unchained laughed awkwardly at no one in particular. Now it's about time I got started. This fight will decide the fate of the digital world. To be continued.
Godspeed, Wormmon.
You're
Godspeed.
not supposed to be happy about this Wormmon. He's going to destroy Lacuna.
Well, see, Ali actually made a good point in the chat. I gotta swap back over to the comic for a second about what this Wormmon might end up becoming.
Okay. Oh.
There's a big Imperial Dramon black in the poster that just we haven't
Yeah.
that we've all kind of forgotten about.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense then.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's clearly Jogrest question mark with the Machinamon.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, you kind of like to
So
get.
is the data in the Machinamon?
Is it a Vmon? Is it
Vmon.
Vmon data? Maybe. Rather than a Tailmon variant. Oh, Yuki. Sorry, it was Yuki who said it. Sorry, Yuki. I saw you say Tailmon variant, and my brain mixed up your comment with another one of Ali's comments. So I thought Ali mentioned the Imperial Dramon. So, well, I never forget about Imperial Dramon and the army with it. I mean, it doesn't seem to be an army with it, but like we have, like there's Altea in the background. There's Owen, there's Zenith, there's Yao. There is another art of there is another one of Liberator's key arts though that has, I think it's Imperial Dramon Dragon mode. And that maybe has a bit more.
You just made me punch you.
I'm drunk, I can't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Weird. Okay, I thought it would, if I went to Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode's page, it would just show up, but okay. Digimon libs. Own the Digimon libs.
I think you just need to type Liberator.
I think I do.
I don't think you need to type in Digimon on Wikimon. I think it knows that part.
You would be surprised. So that was the other artwork I was thinking of. Because I remember I was like, oh god, yeah, he's gonna fight an Imperial Dramon at some point. This might be where the Wormmon comes from.
Yeah.
Where this might be the Wormmon might be where this comes from. And we have the dragon mode up here. I think that might be what I was thinking of.
Yeah, and Altea seems to be controlling it, partnered with it, question mark.
That is curious, yeah. Every time we
Would
see
make sense because AI and it's kind of like made like an NPC, so maybe his Wormmon.
Yeah.
They just said they were putting it into an NPC. Is that NPC gonna be Altea?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like, yeah, actually that's not Altea. That is just a regular NPC.
Is it?
Hmm.
Oh, that's less interesting.
That is less interesting. You're correct. You are factually correct there. But even here we have Owen up front. There's Close. There's Violet. There's Shoto, Yao, and Arisa.
I could not see Violet's head there. I could see her body.
You missed those drill tails?
But I was looking. The body stands out more than the head because it's
Darker? Because it's against the brighter background? Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what creature was shadowed there, but it's just her body. I thought those two bits were like ears. But no, that's her arms.
Well, spoiler for another poster. What? That's just another NPC. They don't look at all alike. What are you talking about? They're both NPC shaped. Wait, is that racist to Altea?
I don't think they count as races when they're android, AI, digital life forms.
Is that Digiest?
Digious.
Imperial Shaman's grabbing Yao. I mean, wouldn't you, Desmond? The answer is yes. I know you would.
Yeah.
You've made such comments. I know you would. Right then. So, like a fun little chapter. It was nice. I'm kind of. I like that all of these chapters aren't going to be a chapter of build up and then a chapter of a card battle.
Yeah.
It is nice to kind of break those up a bit.
Because they weren't doing too great with the card battles.
No, we kind of said as much on Wednesday, where it's hard to get invested in the card battles when it's just all text.
Yeah. These two chapters, this one chapter has been better than the stuff we've read before.
Yeah.
Purely because it doesn't try to do that. And it's not explaining.
AJ discriminated against Reploids. Hey, I am an avid Blade Runner fan. You don't put that on me. Some of my best comic collection is Blade Runner. That's a bad joke, and I'm sorry.
A terrible joke.
That is a terrible joke, and I actually I do apologize. I have been collecting the Blade Runner comic though since was it 2015? There's 2015, 2025, Black Lotus 2035, and I think now is 2045. Mick, you pick up the one that's just there and it's on top of the Zelda book?
It says Tokyo Nexus on it.
Tokyo Nexus, that's the one I'm collecting now, so I am quite enjoying the Blade Runner comics, to be fair. But yeah, this chapter has been it's been a fun one. It's been nice just kind of getting some back and forth and seeing the other debuggers interact with each other on a more personal level. Like Yuki saw the Wormmon, wanted to go and save it. The others haven't been able to find it. I don't kind of like that they've almost questioned if Yuki was seeing things or not. It kind of questions her sanity a bit.
Suzune said, well, there's no way that you and Impmon both thought you saw something that was the same. So they're just, kind of accepting that she saw it and it's probably dead.
Yeah. So, but it is nice to have like the four of those interact on a personal level. And even have a little bit of interaction with their Digimon, like Impmon getting annoyed that Tyrannomon went POOM! And jumped in. Like, that's kind of
Tyrannobomb!
Tyrannobomb! Yeah, that's kind of cool,
So I was waiting for when he got out of the
pool and, like, shook himself off.
Like, he's a dinosaur and he doesn't have fur, but
he's totally a dog, though.
I fully pictured the dog shake, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But then even this part, 6-2, where, like, getting a little bit of insight on Unchained, where, like, I'm not a human, I'm not a Digimon. So that kind of confirms our thing that she's like a Rhythm or a Genai or something.
Well, Rhythm was just Digimon, no?
Well, like Genai, a Digimon without the attributes. So they're not actually...
So they wouldn't have like a core or something.
Yeah. Like when they show up in cards, they're treated as tamers. They're not treated as Digimon. They're treated as tamers, which is what Unchained would be. But like we kind of called that, but it was nice to see them kind of reflect on it.
I still think Close is one of them as well.
I do as well, and we have seen Close's tamer card because it showed up in chapter 8, and then they put out this is what it, they put out the proper art of it, and it's very cute. Part 1 good, part 2 boring setup. I don't know if I agree with boring. Because again, I like the insight into Unchained, that they're neither human nor Digimon, they're not male, they're not female. Hey, go NB rep. But, just kind of this, they're setting up the plot, which is gonna, looking at this image in front of us, this whole thing with Wormmon and them feeling that they need to, escalate their plans because Cool Boy isn't working fast enough.
What was the plan if there was no Wormmon?
Should probably just use another Digimon. They would probably just use any other Digimon. But, what we're seeing, the genesis of Unchained's plan, and they really do feel like they're coming from a genuine place of I want to save the Digimon. But looking at the poster in front of us, it is eventually going to blow up in their face. if this isn't the plan all along. So it is kind of like I really enjoyed 6-2. I think 6-1 and 6-2 have been kind of the better chapters since Winners.
Yeah.
Like Yuki's was really fun because Yuki is just a fun character in general. The juxtaposition between Winner and like Funbimon as characters and then Queen Bimon later is really kind of fun. But Suzune and Ryotaro's were kind of just Suzune's had that whole the black cards. What like the black capture cards. What's that for? But it didn't really have much else going for it. Where I feel like there's actual genuine overarching plot set up in Debug 6. So I really do like it for that reason. So I do think it's like probably the best one we've had since Winner.
Yeah. Like Chad's one was...
Chad's one was the worst.
Big fiery dinosaur fight should not be boring.
No, it was the worst. But not enough feet and closes art. Card. Shh, you wait for the alternate art. You'll be fine, I'm sure.
I gotta go bathroom.
Same. So I was gonna say we will take a quick BRB, and then when we come back, we'll cover what chat has said, take any talking points from it, and then we'll go into the end game of the stream. So comments, anything on Discord that you've left for us, that kind of thing. So we'll be back in 5. Take this opportunity to get up, get yourself a hydrate, get yourself a snack.
Get yourself a hydrate.
Yeah, get yourself a hydrate. Do yourself a hydrate. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right.
See you in a minute.
Bye. Okay. So.
Magic music.
What do you mean? The music was always there. I don't know what you're all insinuating, but okay. So yeah, let's get into our mailbag segment then, because I don't know. Like, do you have any kind of other thoughts on it, or
Not really. It's just
anything stand out to you, or
We called it. Like, didn't know that Unchained created the Machinamon, but we knew they had something to do with it. And the fact that they were being given to them after.
right?
I think we thought they needed them for some great plan, and they do. We called it. And also, they're a Digimon.
Fair.
Kinda. They're not a human. Didn't call that they're like kind of in love with Cool Boy, but
You didn't get that?
no, I mean I didn't call it in the last chapter.
Oh, right.
But they are, I guess.
I got there was some sort of like relationship between them, but I saw it more
Friendship at least.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I see it more as like a big brother little sister kind of relationship.
No, I see it more like two equal friends who banter and take the piss out of each other.
Well, I mean that's what brothers and sisters do, right?
No, brothers and sisters rip the head off each other.
Your relationship with your brother is demented then. My relationship with my sister is more like that.
I mean, my brother came down the stairs one day and ripped out a chunk of my other sister's hair because she was talking downstairs and he lost his video game. Siblings fight.
Yeah, they do, but they also kind of banter the same way that Cool Boy and Unchained do. So
No, I didn't really see it. Can you stop putting that microphone in my eyes, please?
can you start speaking up, please?
No, because I took sleep medication.
And what's the excuse every other week?
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
People like my voice, remember, so I don't have to change it.
But they would like to hear it louder and more of
How
it.
do you know?
I'll go back to doing this on my own. Right, well, we have a comment on the Wednesday show. There is a comment on our last Adventure watch along, but for 2020, but we'll cover that when we go back to Adventure.
Yeah.
So right now, Desmond is saying, "Hey Espimon, you finally have a full evolution line now. You can go and fight Ghoulie." Oh, right, Ghost Game is over. I thought we're on episode 1123 right now, but it's over. Also, how would Pharaohmon feel about being inside Pyramidmon? I mean, probably at home?
Maybe. I mean, it wasn't his home. Pyramids are tombs.
That is actually correct, but still. More at home than... I don't know. We don't have Egyptian Palace-mon, so...
I can't even think of a funny version of Eldoradimon.
Also, is that accurate? Like, if Ghost Game was still running, would we be on episode 1123? Or did Desmond just pluck a number out at random?
Probably at random.
Hmm.
I don't think there's been enough weeks since episode 64.
Fair. Yeah, we might be on episode, it's been, 2 years since Ghost Game?
Yeah, so that's what.
An extra 104 weeks.
Yeah.
So we'd be only on 160 something, maybe?
Yeah, and then there's gaps for Christmas and New Year and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Sports ball.
Damn.
So we definitely won't be on episode 1000 and something.
Fair enough. So we have a comment from Ali, who says, November is just stacked. Last week we got the reveal of 2 new evolutions and a teaser for a slightly lame collab Digimon. Is that the Godzilla one? Did we get it? Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a teaser for that. This week we get 3 evolutions and teases for 3 other Digimon. With the Elizamon stuff, I can see the level 5 showing up in episode 9.
Sorry. Yuki said 2 girls, 1 mic.
That is how we operate. And I am not feeding the troll on that one. You don't know what else. You don't know what else we share. Nor that there is a third of us. Wait, I'm gonna shut up. Anyway, with the Lizamon stuff, can definitely see the level 5 showing up in episode 9. With how casually they've been introducing her. If not, then in late April or in Digimon Con or the Bandai Card Fest presentation. Hangemon is definitely one of the better women Digimon in my eyes, being a space boxer with a Moonhouse weapon. I would have liked it to have the Digimon trademark, like a belt. Looking forward to next week though with the reference book art and her story mode. It might even tease Nazhamon mode change or Ranamon Z evolve to level 6.
Okay.
Don't mind me. Just mixing rum and Pepsi.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I've seen more of Hengemon because of like the models have been ripped from the game, and being able to see like the full design on the Crescent Moon stuff was really nice. The model looks so weird without all the lighting on it because it's just a really dull bronze gold. It's all the lighting that makes it, shine.
Yeah.
But seeing like the proper design on the bat symbol moon crescent thing was really fun. So Ali continues into the novel. It was great. Everything except for Altea. Altea being a superhero AI is neat, but it felt like a bit of whiplash on how I expected him to act. I would have hoped for him and Ryotaro to just interact with each other with their superhero ideology.
2 Chads. Don't think we could handle 2 Chads.
No. Espimon was neat. Would have liked more from him. Yao appearance is always great to have. Just need to know when she's talking. And Sangomon still doesn't have a personality.
Nope.
Haraiji was so fun to read. For me, like me, he is for reals.
He is me.
He is reals for me.
No.
He is me for reals. Oh, he's not meme. He's like me for real. He's. I think that's a Chainsaw Man meme. There's a panel in one of the Chainsaw mangas that people turned into. Oh my god, he's just like me for real. So sad he's a one-off character. Would be nice to see his profile in the next column update. So Ali is Karada confirmed. Not sure how I feel about that, but okay. Then for the card fight, it is honestly a memorable one alongside Ryotaro's. Oh, I'm glad someone liked Ryotaro. Being a crack team brawl between the Espimon line versus the Mugendramon, or composites, was enjoyable. And great to know that Valvemon is finally appearing in the TCG and that Raidenmon and Blimpmon return for a second round in Booster 20 is neat for me. Cool. Machinamon and Unchained got more lore. Machinamon as a level 3 is interesting, and I find it funny that Bandai made a novel page just to say, your prediction on composite types is wrong, idiot. Now, expecting the type will be similar to the Vemmon line. Oh yeah, Vemmon has yet to show up in the comic. We haven't really seen Zenith since Chapter 0, so waiting for him to turn back up at some point.
I guess.
Now knowing 3 characters with whitish hair and an unknown age, at this point I can see Cool Boy being the creator of Unchained and Close. Well, Unchained has kind of just formed from what we've been told.
I don't think they kind of just occurred naturally in that world as opposed
Yeah,
to being created.
they don't have a creator as such. We don't. Maybe Unchained created Close, because I don't believe Close is human.
No, they're too similar to like I know they're not similar to Unchained, but they're too similar at the same time.
So, Ali goes on to say, opinion on the Espimon line. Espimon, my beloved blue bean. I love that Bondi at least gave you roles to do.
Good blue bean.
Yeah, I love it. To be fair, like Sin, even outside of Ghost Game, like Espimon has been part of like the Vital Bracelet advertising, and now is getting like a bigger role within this. So it is nice that like they have given Espimon things to do outside of just being that one-off annoying comic relief mon from Ghost Game. Hover Espimon, a great upgrade with his thick bottom and menacing helmet. Hover Espimon is menacing? I missed the memo on that one.
Kurata's first name is Akihiro.
Kurata's first name is Akihiro, yeah. Alihiro Kurata, huh?
Yeah. Liz said, the picture looks like Imperial Dramon tripped and is trying to catch his forehead and might smush the humans.
Oblivimon. Man, a level 5 Digimon in an established line just does its own thing and does not follow the same design progression is my favorite. But why isn't it an alien type? We already have enough machine types. And Invisimon. Well, Justimon, Hyandramon wants to kill him while Amphimon steals his cape and the Great Winger for monetary investments. And it seems that Crack Team is just there to expand their work into space as well. Apparently, controlling the sea and land didn't give them a lot of space. I really like the Espimon the new Espimon evolutions. They really fit. Oblivimon is kind of the scariest of them all because, like as Ali says, it doesn't fit. Like you could take Oblivimon out of that evolution line and it would just look like its own thing.
Is that the spaceship?
Yeah.
The eyes?
Yeah.
I think that fits with Espimon.
No, it does, but if you took it away from Espimon, you wouldn't know the difference.
True.
If they just introduced it as its own thing, you wouldn't know it was an Espimon evolution.
It looks like it's an evolution of that Pokemon. Metagross?
Metagross? Oh, yeah. Its Mega Evolution is kind of spaceshipy.
Yeah.
No, Metang. Is it Metang you're thinking of?
That turns into Metagross, right? 3 of them. There's the little one that just looks like an eyeball on a stick.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of this stupid Magneton evolution.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. That's my bad. That is the worst evolution design. I'm sorry.
Is Metagross actually a thing?
Yeah, Metagross is a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but Mega Metagross gets the 4 arms. So are you sure that's the one you were thinking of?
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
He's spaceship shaped. Just has legs on either side.
Okay. I guess. I don't see it, but okay.
He's big metal UFO shape.
Okay. That might be why I start thinking of the Magneton evolution. But
to chat for a sec.
An evolution for Vaidmon. Yeah! An evolution, like, Vaidmon already turns into, like, Ebimon. But I could see it as an evolution for Vaidmon as well. Oblivimon's exposed brain is a Bondi thing, not a Game Freak thing. Also in Seekers and Dreamer. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was in Seekers as part of the Digipolice. And no,
No, they were fighting against.
they were
them,
fighting
weren't
against the Digipolice. They were being used by the other hackers to
The teenagers?
the teenagers, yeah,
Yeah.
to steal stuff on the beach.
they? Yeah.
And then he is in Dreamers as well. I forgot about that. But we'll get to Dreamers eventually.
Eventually.
So yeah.
You get that reference, I bet your back hurts.
Yeah, if you get that reference, I'm redeeming posture check. That brings us up to date on the comments then.
Yeah.
We will get to Justin's one next weekend when we get back to
2020.
when we get back to 2020. Oh, just as a bit of a heads up, there may not be a podcast on the 1st of December. The 8th. Yeah, that's card subject to change on that one, but
Yeah.
there may not be a podcast on the 1st. I will let you guys know more when I can, but there just may not be a podcast then. Okay, so is there anything on Discord for us that we need to pay attention to? Because if not,
Are you on the wrong window?
nope, no, I'm not. Well, I am, but that's why I'm checking first.
Okay.
Oh, there are memes.
Ooh.
Yuki has left some memes for us within the last couple of minutes. Okay. I see already I'm not going to like one of them, but okay. One of them I will and one of them I won't. Okay then. You want to play this game? Okay then.
There you go.
So. So. Pilot Girl, Yuki Suzune, Ryotaro Rex. This is the one I will like.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is good. This is good.
Whose head is Tyrannomon on? Or whose body is Tyrannomon on?
Pandoria, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that's Pandoria. Because I think Zeke is on this side, and that's Brigid, or Morag with Brigid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is the practice of feigning to be what one is or to believe what one does not. The word hypocrisy entered the English language circa 1200 with the meaning the sin of pretending to virtue or goodness. Today, hypocrisy often refers to advocating behaviors that one does not practice. However, the term can also refer to other forms of pretense, such as engaging in pious or moral behaviors out of a desire for praise rather than out of genuinely pious or moral motivations. And what is the image attached to this Wikipedia entry? I hate Omegamon, said the person in the Omegamon jacket. I don't hate Omegamon, I just hate how much Toei relies on him for clickbait. Or Bandai relies on him for clickbait. Either way. But that's the joke. But that's the joke.
Suspect says they hate Omegamon, but they really love them.
The jacket is meant to be the jacket's meant to be the bit. I explained that already.
Lies, you just love him.
Shut up.
Oh.
Bullying me as always, chat. Bullying me as always.
We can look at some alt art and close art, says Yuki.
Is there new oh, there is new. Is there new close art? That might be correct. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Be sure to join our Discord if you haven't already. Link in the description down below. So this is the alt art for Dinomon. Looks pretty badass.
Yeah. He's in text form.
And then the alt art for Ryotaro's Tamer card.
How is he not crispy?
Magic.
Like when Sora is on Bergermon and Bergermon just catches in fire entirely. How's she not dead?
We have alt art for Justimon X Antibody.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just looks like Iron Man from over here.
A little bit. And we have the alt art for Barbamon X Antibody.
Okay.
Actually kind of scary. And we have this cool artwork as well of Guilmon X Antibody hanging out with Impmon X Antibody.
Okay.
So here's the fun part of this artwork. Without the name at the bottom, I wouldn't have said this was the X Antibody version. It's too similar.
Yeah.
There's not enough differences at first glance to tell you this is the X version.
Yeah.
Impmon, sure. He's got the different tail, he's got the eye patch, he's got the, there's a nut, he's got the belt. But the
enough for it to at least be Bancho Impmon, if nothing else.
Yeah, he's got the longer scarf. But the Guilmon one, there's not enough.
If he had the thing in his teeth, perfect.
Oh, yeah. And, what's in the gaming thread? So, there's the Lilithmon model from source code.
That looks like a statue.
It does. I mean, I don't care that that's the Seraphimon one. Like, they're nice, but I would like a game I could actually play, please.
Yeah.
Omegamon Alter S from source code. The Demon Lords from source code. Like, sure. Yeah, we covered those before.
That was Tactimon, right?
It was. And
Internet?
Liberator. Close art? Sure. It's fine. Oh, I deleted my Twitter, so I'm very curious how this will load up.
It'll load up and ask you for...
Oh no, just loaded up the image.
Other ones will load up and ask you to log in and make you accept cookies.
I guess, yeah, but that one's fine.
But yeah, we are not on Twitter anymore at all.
No, I think the second podcast Twitter account I had to create still is, but I'm gonna be honest, I've forgotten the password and I don't care enough to reset it. But our main accounts are gone from Twitter.
Yeah, we're Blue Sky only, so if you have any Twitter links down below, you gotta delete them.
I do not. I got rid of them ages ago.
Good.
And yeah, we've looked at this art up close already.
Yeah, there's feet in that.
Yeah, there's feet in that, so Yuki's happy. That's why they posted it. So I think that's everything. Digimon art from the internet. Oh, there was one really cool artwork I wanted to show you. Oh, more close fan art. That's fun.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Shining Neko, you did good. You did good. We'll let that load up. I don't get what's happening here.
Their hand touched, so...
But he's also still kind of dead.
I guess.
I get he's wearing a costume. I get Koji here is wearing a costume based on Lobomon, or Wolfmon,
Mm.
but it also looks like an Obelisk blue uniform. So, or an Obelisk white uniform. That was a thing that happened in the show. The Obelisk blue dorm got taken over by a cult and they became Obelisk white.
Okay. Yuki said, "This is why you write stuff down."
And oh, here we are.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's the two different Yatagaramon,
Yeah.
both versions of it. So this image is fun.
One is a raven and one is a vulture.
Crow. He is called Crowmon in the dub.
I know, but that big white mane gives vulture.
It does. Yeah,
It's
that,
too
like,
dark to be eagle, but
like-
it gives vulture.
that's Icto's one versus
Ghost game?
no.
No.
Well, yes, Ghost Game, but also what's his name from Survive? Minoru.
Yeah.
Icto and Minoru is different Yatagaramon.
Mm.
So that's fun.
It's a nice image, yeah. Oh. He went to hospital after they kissed.
Why were the brothers kissing?
The internet.
The internet should be locked up.
You've met the twins from the host club, right?
The internet should be locked up. Oh wow. Okay. So there's the close art, close up. I laugh.
It looks like she's wearing a little nurse's hat. I know she's holding.
I know
a
she's
card.
holding her card. Yeah, I get you though. It does look like a little nurse hat. Yeah, I see that. That's funny.
Put a little red cross on it.
Yeah, I'll save that later for science reasons. But yeah, I thought you'd enjoy the two Yatagaramon art.
Hmm.
What else we got?
One is on its way to fight. The other one is fleeing the battle.
We've got some. That's
that's
Harrismon's
fun.
Mega.
Hmm.
You're not like you never got into Rearise while it was active. So.
I played it for like 20 minutes and then I got annoyed at it. And then you told me it was dying, so
Yeah.
I just gave up completely.
4th anniversary for the Pendulum Z.
Oh, it's your good boy, Doggo.
Yeah, come on, yay! Bestest boy. The goodest doggo. And do not fuse him with a human child, please. And yeah, I think we're caught up then. There's all the Dino Digimons,
Yeah.
and then this crazy alien artwork of Espimon and Keramon.
Yeah.
And the Kuramon all over the spaceship.
But there wasn't the other image, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Or no, it was the Kuramon eyes, was it?
This is a card game reference. I don't quite. That's Medical Dukemon, I guess.
Mm.
But go clear the battle area, and then this fun art of Oblivimon.
Oh, that's cool. He is Gundam.
Oh yeah.
Gundam with bowling ball shoulders. What was
And
that? More in card game.
what released now?
It's probably close as Alt.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's Metal Seedramon with a Garudamon in its just wrapped up in it, I guess. Let's have a look. This is an alt art, but yeah, Garudamon's just caught up in there. That's funny. Poor Garudamon.
He's just
It was-
drowning him.
It was nice knowing you. There's more. Is there more stuff? Oh, there's an Airdramon back here. Don't think
the
Airdramon. I don't think Airdramon should be in the water, but okay.
Maybe Airdramon is outside the water, and we're like under looking up.
Oh, is it above? And
And maybe they just knocked the Garudamon down.
maybe they've dragged it
Yes.
underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, they knocked it into the sea, and now Seedramon's doing the rest.
Yeah, it is grabbing on to the body of Metal Seedramon here, but that's really fun. I like this. It's a fun little piece of art
Mm.
by Tonma Mikanji.
Okay.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, look, I think that's where we'll finish up then. I don't really have anything else.
No, until our schedule is properly sorted. We won't have any definites on the days off.
Yeah. But do know that we will be back with Digimon Adventure 99, episodes 10 to 13 on Thursday. So we're going to do 4 episodes. We're going to try and start that little bit earlier, but you know, card
Things
subject
happen.
to change.
Things happen.
Life happens. And then on this day next week, so next Sunday, will be Digimon Adventure 2020 episodes 13, 14, and 15.
Yeah.
And then everything else is kind of card subject to change. I believe the following Thursday we will be available for Digimon Liberator Chapter 8 for the comic. There probably won't be a stream that following Sunday. Depending, I think I might have to go on call that weekend leading up to the next one, but then we've a convention to go to and friends are staying over. So there just might not be a podcast then for the week of
Free convention.
Yeah, I believe that's more so just because the organizers screwed them over. So I would be shocked if there's guests at this thing,
Yeah.
and that might be why it's free, because they don't have to pay any guest attendees. I believe the festival collaboration with this convention has really screwed them over.
Yeah. We'll probably get that one actor who grew up here and was in like 2 episodes of like Bridgerton or some crap.
Yeah. But
Those are
otherwise. So yeah, so there will be, so our next confirmed dates are the 21st, the 24th, and the 28th.
Yeah.
Everything after that, I will let you know.
Yeah.
We'll let you know. But the 21st, 24th, and 28th are the days you should be looking out for. And we hope to see you there. So until next time, thank you so much everybody for joining in. We hope you've had fun. If you're new, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. If you're not so new, maybe a membership, you'll get extra benefits. We'll be friends with benefits. We will benefit you in that you will get emotes and a priority on new releases. And
We'll have to change up the survive emotes though.
yeah, we will be changing up the survive emotes soon, so you'll you'll get first usage of those. Then if you haven't joined our Discord yet, link is in the description down below.
And follow us on Blue Sky.
And follow us on Blue Sky at the Code Crown and at DeGmegmon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough shilling. We are done. We are out. We will see you on Thursday. So long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye.
Yeah, Desmond said I was going on a date tonight with me. Enjoy.
Yeah. Sweet dreams.